Actually speaking, he's the main speaker of today's program. But before to moving to his main lecture, I would like to raise some questions from him. Mr. Ajinkya Tummulwar, Program Lead Global Health, Qure.ai. Mr. Ajinkya, if I am pronunciation is wrong, please forgive me.
No, it's
Mr.
absolutely correct.
Ajinkya Tummulwar is Program Lead in the Global Health team at Qure.ai, where he leads AI-driven healthcare projects globally with an engineering background and an MBA from the Institute of Management, Kozhikode. Ajinkya is committed to harnessing AI to improve public health. His work spans Africa and Southeast Asia, focusing on high TB burden areas and advancing research initiatives that explore AI's transformative role in public health. So, Mr. Ajinkya Tummulwar, I would like to ask, actually, dear sir, we know you play a big role in AI and healthcare domain. So, what would be the future advancement in healthcare with AI applications? So that is one question. And the other one is it affordable to a country like us, Sri Lanka? And what are the benefits of that?
Yeah.
Mr. Ajinkya?
Yes. Hello. Am I audible? Hello.
Yeah.
Am I
Yeah,
audible?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. So, thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to present my work and talk more about AI in healthcare. I have prepared a brief presentation with a few use cases in uh, healthcare setting. So hopefully, at the end of my presentation, I will be able to answer your both the questions, that is future advancement and what is the affordability of the AI. So if not, I'm happy to hear those questions again and like to explain in detail if required. But I believe my presentation will be able to answer your questions. So I will be sharing my screen. So is my screen visible? And
Yeah, it's visible.
okay. Give me just yeah. Is it visible now? Perfect. Hello.
Yeah, visible.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Sorry for the delay. It was asking me the access since I use Teams. So yeah, I would like to give a brief overview and history of AI. I considered knowing the history of AI is important because that will give us an understanding where we stand today in terms of technological advancement and how we have evolved from the past. So the work on the AI started in early 19th century, and in 1915, Alan Turing done some experiment where he used mechanical intelligence as the word, and he used it for like imitation, like game imitation. And in 1956, in one conference, John McCarthy coined the word artificial intelligence, and from that point we have evolved since today. So there were various developments in between, like early AI program where the robots were used in the industry in GE, General Motors. Then in 1997 there was a, a, a AI robot by IBM known as Deep Blue, who defeated the world chess champion. Then there was in early 20th century there was speech recognition and all, and in in 2000, there was a beta testing done by OpenAI on ChatGPT. I believe everyone is using ChatGPT to do their day-to-day tasks, where they can take a help from ChatGPT to do different things like AI. ChatGPT is helping to write content like we human do. So this is the brief history of AI, and now AI is in boom, but the work on AI started in early 19th century. So if we look at the market size of AI, so why I am emphasizing on the market size is from 2020 to 2030, it is almost growing around 9 to 10 times. So the rise or the rise of the market size is like growing exponentially. And if we look at different industries that are using AI, so the contribution of healthcare is almost 16% and is the greatest among other industries like finance, manufacturing, transportation, etc. So, so with the rise of internet and advancement in like internet speed, they also the hardware which are used for processing of the AI. So these are getting advanced and modern, and we have a lot of data available to train AI so that it can learn from the past analysis. So that is why a lot of countries, lot of regions across the world are using AI. So it's I believe AI is helping healthcare professionals to optimize their day-to-day work. So to talk about why there is need of AI. So there are various factors I believe uh, uh, are responsible for AI getting introduced in healthcare. So one of the key thing is if we observe the number of healthcare professionals. So I believe there is always a shortage of healthcare professional. Even in India, the density of the doctors per 10,000 population or per population is way less in developing countries as compared with the developed countries like USA and UK. Also, one of the Lancet studies says that till 2030, we need additional 43 million healthcare professional to uh, to meet the universal health coverage. Also, there is a burnout among healthcare professionals. So most of the healthcare professionals are uh, having burnout because they are just a second. So sorry, I don't know like who is scribbling here, but okay. So the burnout rate is also high because most of the countries are having less healthcare professionals, so they are working in multiple shifts. And with the rise of pandemic like COVID-19, the burnout rate is still increasing. Also, if we look at the healthcare data that is available, so the compound annual growth rate of healthcare data is 36% through 2025, which means that in every 2 years the healthcare data that we have is getting doubled. So it's becoming very uh, uh, difficult for healthcare professional to maintain that data, and AI is helping in analyzing and predicting all those data. So I would like to give few of the applications of AI in healthcare. Like AI is used in diagnostic, where it is used for early detection of various disease. AI is I used in medical imaging, which I will talk in my later slide. Then it's also used in new drugs and pharmaceuticals development. Also, it is in pharma industry. It's used for like detection of original drugs, or if there are any counterfeit drugs that are produced. AI is used in hospital information system like EHR, and managing all the data. If we have a various hospital located across the country, we can analyze data from all the hospital in particular site, where we can predict how a particular disease is growing in particular area. So that is also there. Then AI in medical research. So AI is very good with the data. So AI is helping in collecting all those dots in datas and giving some meaningful output. Then in emergency room or ICUs, there are various uh, AI software which can uh, analyze the chest X-ray and tell you if the breathing tube that we insert in ICU is placed correctly or not. Then AI is also used for mental health. So as you may know, like one in every four person is uh, having some kind of mental health issues. So AI is very good at early detection of the mental health diseases. Like it can analyze my facial expression, my voice, how I am speaking, what words I'm speaking, and can tell about the possible mental health disorders that we can treat early. Then AI in nutrition. So I personally use various apps that track all my nutritions and that tell me what is the intake of protein I have taken, fats and carbohydrates, and how I should improve my diet. So there are various chatbots as well that are helping various healthcare professionals. Then AI in wearables. So you may know there are various smartwatches as well as small as a ring that can be put on the finger. So that is also giving lot of data to AI, which is identifying various health parameters and giving us the predicting various diseases or how our body is performing. So so to talk about uh, few of the few applications, I would like to discuss about AI in hospital administration, like hospital information system. So if we have AI, so let's say like electronic health records, or the most of the hospital like in India or in Sri Lanka as well use the pen and paper method or traditional method. So if we have AI based software that can give you what is the total number of patients that are there, it can also help to prioritize which patients uh, can be prioritized first. I will show you, as well as it can also contain all the data about the patients, and it can give the history of the patients. Also it can help in like clinical decision supports. And and the key thing is the predictive analytics, as I discussed. So AI always helps in like how what are the total number of patients that are there, and out of them how many have a particular disease. That can also be easily analyzed. So to give an example, I would like to show uh, one of the platform, data management platform. I guess this is visible. So Ravi sir, is it visible, the Qtrack site?
Yes, Ajay, this is clear.
Okay. Okay. So this is the demo version I prepared for this presentation. So here you can see that this is made for X-ray modality. As you know, X-ray is uh, most common modality across the globe. So I believe that in Sri Lanka as well, X-ray is the most common modality, imaging modality that is used. So here you can see that the total number of X-ray taken is 18, and 18 X-rays are processed. Out of that, the the nodule indicative X-rays are 9, nodule negative are 3. Then in TB screening, TB presumptive, there are 11 X-rays that is showing the signs of TB. Also, uh, there are musculoskeletal skeletal screening. So it is showing that uh, out of the 6, 5 are positive, 1 is negative. Also, it can help. It can also shows you like what is the different tests that have done, like Gene Expert, TB Lamp, other micrological tests. So the one of the key thing is, if you look at the patient list, so you will see that if there is a particular patient, it shows that it is normal, abnormal. Also, and so this is the normal X-ray that is shown. I will also show one abnormal case. So this is the original X-ray that was given to AI. So it will process it and it will show that there is a opacity. Like here, it is showing nodule consolidation, pleural effusion. So the AI software are become so advanced that it can tell you uh, what are the abnormalities that are present there. So also here, if you can see that it is also giving a score, a TB score. So it is out from 0 to 1. So 0.89 means the signs of TB is higher in this particular patient. Also, uh, uh, we have a healthcare professionals who can input their feedback here. So if someone thinks that what AI shown is correct and we should go for confirmatory test, so you can say that we are referring this patient for confirmatory test. So it is saving a lot of time as well as efforts put by healthcare professionals. So also it can generate automated report which will require confirmation from healthcare professional who is working there, and he can edit a copy and say that additional finding he might have found in the X-ray. Then I will talk more about AI in medical imaging because that is the field I am working, and I will try to answer any other question that arise uh, to my best capacity. So AI in medical imaging has uh, uh, advanced to various stages. So to talk about this, so there are various AI software which are analyzing head CTs to provide early detection of brain stroke or various other head abnormalities like cerebral bleed, infract, cranial fracture, mass effect, etc. Also, there is musculoskeletal X-rays, which identify signs of fractures in different anatomies of a body. Then there is a mammogram, which gives early signs of breast cancer. So there will be a scale from 1 to 10 or 0 to 100, which indicate what is the probability of having a breast cancer in that mammograms. Also, there is a chest CT, which gives signs of lung cancer. So it will detect if uh, even the smallest of lung nodules from 6 mm to 30 mm. So these nodules are detected by AI software when we input the chest CT to the AI software. So as you know that in lung cancer, if we identify lung cancer in stage 1 or stage 2, the probability of survival is higher. So AI is uh, inducing a stage shift in cancer detection, which is saving the treatment cost as well as increasing the lifespan of a particular patient. Also, as I said earlier, chest X-rays is most used imaging modality across the globe. So chest X-ray is used in various use cases like identification of TB, identification of lung cancer, as well as in ICU setting, emergency room, etc. So I would like to give two real life stories from Qure.ai, where how we are impacting the lives of patient. So as asked by uh, as asked in the starting, is AI affordable or not? So I would like to show this story where we have used AI in Nigeria for TB screening in various remote communities. So if you can see here, there is no internet connection on the field, and these are the portable X-ray which uh, which we have used for integrating our AI software. So we provide a laptop which is having a battery life of around 5 to 6 hours, and there will be rechargeable batteries which can be used when the laptop drains out. So in particular, one day you can reach to remotest of the areas. So as I said earlier, the hardware processing for AI is also getting advanced. So earlier, if you see the size of computer CPU was like a room. Now, even in one pen drive, we can save 2 TB or 5 TB of data easily. So if you look at this picture, so these are the ultra portable devices that are used in nomadic communities of Nigeria for identifying TB cases. And I would like to give a second example from my own country, India, where X-ray is used in hospital setting. So here what we did, there are ward hospital in Mumbai. So in those ward hospital, we have introduced our AI in the workflow. So when the patient is entered in the IPD or OPD, for whatever reason, not necessary for TB screening. So if it X-ray is taken, that X-ray is pushed to our AI solution uh, that analyzes chest X-rays that we know called as a QXR. So that X-ray, whenever it finds some abnormalities or signs of TB, that X-ray notifies all the stakeholders that are there in the workflow. So if a particular X-ray is taken and there are signs of TB or abnormality, that will be identified on a mobile application of a healthcare professional. So then that particular healthcare professional or whoever available in the hospital can then go for a confirmatory test, and then it can it can be confirmed same day with the very less stat that if the patient is having signs of tuberculosis or not. So to talk about the number, when we screen 1,000 patients, so the AI was introduced in the workflow where every chest X-ray was run through our AI solution to gauge if there is any signs of TB or not. So the 35% missing TB cases were found in that workflow that were detected incidentally. Also, about the affordability, once the AI was introduced in the workflow, the the confirmatory test uh, that this ward hospital were using were decreased because the AI was clearly giving them that this patient is having a signs of TB or this is high chances of TB or abnormality. So the healthcare professional prioritize that this patient should be screened first. Then the normal patient or normal scans can be seen or checked after that. So this is how the testing of the testing yield of GenExpert was increased. So I will show how the AI processes or uh, so here is I'm so this is the time it takes to analyze any X-ray. So if you have very good internet speed, it will take around less than a minute to analyze an X-ray and give you the output. And it will show all the AI findings. And any healthcare professional that is there can add the feedback that it is presumptive and other signs or whatever they want to comment. So I just wanted to say that uh, the AI is like a tool that can be beneficial to healthcare professional working in various departments, and uh, there is always a fear in developing countries that AI uh, might take our job or something like that. But it's a tool that we can use to improve our efficiency, our skills, and we can make the patient's lives better. So thank you very much. I am uh, opening the floor for questions and will try to answer those. Hello.
Hello. Thank you very much, sir. And that this lecture is a very informative and very advantageable. And I think you have answered for the questions better, but I would like to give the chance to the audience to raise any questions if they have.
Okay, if you have time for questions, I would like to raise one concern. Actually, now with the AI, it seems that we are going to have a good outcome for the towards the patient's benefits. So, what will be the, I mean, role of the clinicians? Would it be reduced with the AI, or will it be the same as now, or what will be the effect for the use of clinicians?
Yeah, so this is a very brilliant question, and like uh, I would like to answer that. So AI just like humans don't have empathy and emotions. So it is
Sorry,
very
Mr. Ajit, can I add something about that question?
yeah, sure.
Especially when we are talking about AI, most of the people asking about the effects of certain field and the job opportunities. If you can add that also, the which field within the healthcare sector might experience minimum disruption of the AI and maximum disruption of the AI in the healthcare field. If you can calculate it and give some understanding for us, it is better with that question.
Yeah, thank you for the additional question. So I believe AI is very good with the data analysis and doing the repetitive task. So the tasks are that are very repetitive, like administrative task or data entry or other stuff, that will be done by AI in a faster way. But whenever there is an emotional requirement, and when we want to uh, like connect with the patients, I guess emotional intelligence that we have as a human will be far more important. So I believe if we use AI in a workflow, that will improve the efficiency of healthcare professional. But with the advancement in AI, rather than fearing about the job, if we upskill ourselves, that will be better for healthcare professional as well as the patient. So and to talk about the jobs that will have minimum impact, I believe uh, the healthcare professional which require more of a emotional thought process, like psychiatrists, nurses, all these will be minimally impacted because they are the one who are connecting with the patients. Also in emergency setting, where you need uh, someone from a hospital or a healthcare professional to be in touch with that patient, those will be have a minimum impact. I hope I answered all the
Yeah,
questions.
thank you.
Okay, Ajin, same time, I have two general questions. In countries like ours, corruptions, waste, and inefficiencies have held back development of our, mainly in country like Sri Lanka, sometime in India and Southeast Asian region. We believe that new technology and AI can offer solutions and are already being used in some Western countries and some, not only the Western, some small countries too. With that in mind, I would like to ask two questions, especially related to healthcare. What is the role can AI can play ensuring the healthcare system safe and more efficient in especially in patient side? And other question is uh, wasting human resource is huge challenge for us. in what are the technology and what are the involvement of AI transforming the way of manage the human resource efficiently, more efficiently, and what are the already driven solutions, and what do you think the future in mind?
Yeah, okay, so there are 3, 4 questions. I hope I will remember all those while answering.
Yeah, I
So
know you
to
are a AI
yeah,
lecturer.
yeah,
You are nearly
yeah,
Z generation
yeah.
guy. You can answer
Right.
it.
Yeah. So to talk about your first question about the corruption and counterfeit drugs. So there are various company. I will answer it in 2 parts. So there are various companies who are analyzing the supply chains of the pharmaceutical companies. Also, let's say if you are using a AI software which maintains all the record of your input and outputs, so that will be also end to end. So you know I have shown a patient data management system. So in that you will know how many patients. Let's say you are ordering a drug for TB. So you ordered various medicines. So you will know that out of the, let's say, 20,000 people screened in a Colombo district, you will know how many have shown a signs of TB and how many of them are confirmed for TB. So then you can easily tally the drugs that are utilized and how much will be the future requirements. In this case, you can you will have a prediction how much drug will be required in future, and in which zone. If there are various AI software as well, which are when you enter a location, it is giving a map that in this particular area, as you know, TB can be spread through air. So it is giving which area is having high burden of TB. So you know already that which area will require the drug. Also, to talk about the drug corruption, like counterfeit drugs. So I don't remember the name of the company, but just like uh, in Google, you can turn the camera on, and if you click any image, it will show like which company manufactured the product and all. So there are companies that are already working, and if you scan a particular drug, it will analyze all the information, and it is already having data of all the original drug manufacturers, and it will analyze that, and it will tell the original drug manufacturer that your drug is being counterfeit. And there was one case study in which they told the one original manufacturer, and they found that the 40% of the drug used are duplicate. And so the original drug maker will obviously always fight a legal case against the counterfeit manufacturers. So that's how they increase their sales by 2 times, also reducing the counterfeit drugs to 11% in the market. And about human resources. So let's say I will give you a simple example of this patient data management platform. So let's say you have 10 sites. So here, if you can see, there is all site and demo site. So here I have only one site. So let's say you have 10 hospitals uh, in Colombo district, and uh, you are analyzing a central data in this dashboard. So let's say there is one particular hospital which is having high influx of patients, or uh, the confirmed patients. So you can move your resources to that particular site. So this is one of the simple example I am giving from my field, and I believe there are already various administrative software like EHR or hospital information system, which keeps record of all the employees in a hospital and how they are being utilized. So that will give a central administrator sitting in particular place that how these 10 sites are behaving and where we can use our resources for maximum capacity. I hope I have answered your questions, Ravi sir.
Yeah, there's so many questions. I think I should give the audience to ask asking questions.
Okay.
Sanduni?
There is one question that I can see in what about the accuracy when analyzing X-rays with AI? Yeah, this is very good question. So I will say that there are various studies that are done already, and there is one independent evaluation done by WHO. So in which they, for like I'm working in with Qure.ai, so they analyzed three X-ray companies that are working in tuberculosis space. So they in that independent evaluation, all the three X-rays were able to meet the target product profile criteria that was set by WHO. Also, there are various certifications for the AI software, like regulatory certificates, like CE Class 2B for European Union, then US FDA breakthrough device recognition for AI softwares. So also, I can share various independent evaluation where AI was compared with radiographers and radiologists, and it performed well as compared to radiologists. Like it was good. So because this in terms of accuracy, uh, just like I said, there was independent evaluation of WHO, and we made the target product criteria of sensitivity of greater than 90% and specificity of greater than 70%. So I believe uh, the AI solution can give you accurate result, but obviously, uh, considering the current regulation, uh, in all the use cases where our AI was used, we always say we are introducing our AI in the workflow as a tool to help healthcare professional. It is not to replace the healthcare professional. It is to optimize their time and to improve the patient outcomes. Okay, there is okay. There is second question. How can artificial intelligence be effectively integrated into medical diagnosis to enhance accuracy and efficiency while addressing potential ethical and practical challenges? So yeah, there are various ethical concerns about the AI when we talk about various cases that happened in the past. So there are various certifications or regulatory qualification that AI company has to undergo, like HIPAA, GDPR, which protects data of the patients, as well as the in many cases, uh, we have used our AI solution in the client's premises where we don't get any data. Also in online setting as well, the data that flows is encrypted, just like in Amazon Web Services, that is encrypted by 256 bit encryption. So we won't be able to see any data. So if we have a proper regulatory certifications, so I believe uh, that will be the ethical use of AI.
Ajin, there's another question related to first question, and the what is today's session started. We are facing big challenges in our professionals into healthcare setup as a job opportunity. What are the strategies can health professionals adapt to the evolving job landscape with AI advancement in globally, and a country like us, there is a minimum cadre we have. Whatever the thing we should adapt into that. That's what we are believe. What you suggest for that?
Yeah, so considering the job landscape, I believe there is a lot of fear, but uh, uh, so I have I just want to say that with the changing time, I just want to give a simple example. When the mobile phone was introduced, it was just for calling. Now just imagine that we have internet in a mobile phone. Also, uh, the chat GPT like feature is also introduced in the mobile phone, where it can type the message if we give a command, and it can gives various ideas. So the AI will help you in analyzing a lot of data. I believe the healthcare professional should try to upskill and try to learn how AI can be used efficiently in their workflow and in their day-to-day life. So as I said, the healthcare professionals density is very disparate across the world. So if there are various capabilities like telemedicine capabilities, where let's say a health specialist is sitting somewhere in very developed country, and we are connected remotely, and it can analyze a scan and can give the inputs. Just like that, if we upskill ourselves, we can always help where there is a scarcity of radiologists or healthcare professionals, which can be done remotely.
Okay, there are so many questions asked by the audience, and we are running short of time too. If you can answering.
Yeah. So what about the legal background of using AI for healthcare? If there is any misdiagnosing or something, who takes the responsibility? So yeah, as I said, AI is a tool, like uh, tool for helping healthcare professionals. So let's say there are 100 patients in a particular hospital in particular day. So AI will help you to identify what are the abnormal cases and what is the normal cases. So you can analyze abnormal cases first and then the normal cases. So AI is helping them. So the key decision maker will be the healthcare professional, the doctor or radiologist, or the chief person who is working there. So AI won't be giving the confirmation. It's like in most of the cases, like in my field as well, it is the screening tool. It is not the confirmatory test. So the healthcare professional always refer and perform the confirmatory test to identify if the disease is present or not. Okay. So how do you check AI accuracy in healthcare? So I would like to share my screen for a second to show the accuracy. So is my screen visible? So as I said, there are various independent evaluation that was done. Let's say for Qure.ai, the all or other competitors were compared. Also, it was compared with the Massachusetts General Hospital radiologist, and how it is performed for follow-up patient, how it is performed for new patient, and how it is performed for recurring cases. So there are various publications that are available, as well as we can also pilot the technology for a few days if it is adapting to our geography or not. So I guess that will answer the AI accuracy healthcare question. Then traditionally in histopathology, cytopathology, and hematology, we rely on compound microscope to observe cellular and non-cellular features. Are there any free AI-powered software tools available that can provide diagnostic conclusion through image processing? To be honest, I don't have answer for this right now, but uh, I will search for it and get back to you if there are any free AI software that are available for this kind of
Thank you, sir.
diagnostics.
Thank you. Question from mine.
Yeah. How does AI will help in diagnosis of EPTB cases and identifying the which organ it has spread beyond other confirmative? So currently the software we are providing, it is for pulmonary TB, not for EPTB cases. So for this question too, I don't have a concrete answer. Maybe I will get back to you by discussing with my clinical team, because we are also having a radiologist and doctors that are working, and maybe I can answer it better later. What are the new job opportunities for health workforce? Okay, so I guess I have answered this question. How can we use AI to educate all the communities, reduce illness, or get treatment before birth? And oh, okay. So regarding job opportunities, there are like I said, there are various job opportunities. If you know AI very well, like if you can upskill, you can provide there are various telemedicine companies as well, which relies on various radiologists. So we can give inputs to them, or we can improve our efficiency. So that is also improving the number of patients we are impacting. And I did not get the last question, like how can we use AI to educate all the communities, reduce illness, or get the treatment before and the end of the life? Sorry, I did not understand the last question, but as I said, there are various chat bots which can answer the basic preliminary questions uh, and can educate the people about their illness. Like in COVID era, we have various chatbots or various applications which used to answer the questions, because in the COVID there was, because of lockdown, lot of mental health issues were uh, started because of the lockdown.
Okay, Ajin, this is last question, final question. I'm asking this question as a young AI teacher. Professor Yuval Noah Harari speaks about rise of new human in the age of AI. How do you interpret this concept and future of our world changes in the AI?
So
Just
I get,
your
yeah.
idea.
Yeah, so obviously with the time we are changing, and almost most of our tasks are like influenced by AI. Even when we watch the YouTube or any other social media that is driven by our choices. If we pass through any shop, and if our internet is on, it shows the advertisement that this product or that product is available, and it already knows. AI is knowing than uh, more about us than what we know about ourselves. So this is the vast data that is getting collected there. So obviously I just want to say it like uh, uh, in every case, like I give a simple story that, let's say there is a man, and there is a table on which apple is kept, as well as there is a one knife. If that man uses knife to cut the apple, it is for a good cause. But if the same knife is used for murdering or some criminal activity, the knife will be considered bad. So I guess with the proper regulations and certifications and all the measures taken, AI will be definitely help to improve the patient's outcome and make the lives better, especially in healthcare.
Thank you very much, Sanuni. Over to you. I think times will not permitted us. Sanuni.